Hello, how are you? How is everyone? Good evening. How is everyone doing? Welcome to the channel. Well, I was having a bit of dinner, but I have some good news for us. So I think it's time to share it. So let's get started with the announcement. Today it was officially announced that the Pope has passed away. All right. This is one of the signs we were waiting for because there won't be any more popes. All right. If they do appoint another one, he will only last a couple of months, and then the entire structure we've been following from the previous administration will come to an end. Okay? So, just so you know, in the Vatican there was only room left for one more man, and now that will be it. So, it's probably only going to be for the person they mentioned in the coming days, but well, he won't last long because he's either the last pope or the one who will oversee the transition. The transition is nothing more than the end of an era. As we've been telling you, an era has already ended. Those of us who are here on the planet right now have come to experience this change of era. Alright, what's going to happen? Well, this is one sign. And what was seen in the light in Mexico City are two very clear signs that some changes are about to begin, changes that the planet has needed for a while. Alright? And we're talking about economic changes, social changes, political changes, and changes of all kinds. These changes will be gradual, but what's important is that from now on, from the passing of the Pope and the beginning of the solar flash, which is on the 21st, that is today's, when we will start this new cycle that is now beginning. Now, the new cycle is truly starting, alright? So, I'm here to announce to you that there will be an analog blackout, a digital blackout, alright? All the banks we know were controlled and kept all of us limited to certain amounts of money through the government, through taxes, and also through the control that the banks had over that money. In fact, that's why Bitcoin was created, which also, well, it was a failure, but Bitcoin was also created to be decentralized. We're going to have something like that with the QFS later on. But for now, well, we're just starting to see the news about what's going to happen, all right? In summary, what's going to happen is that there will be a digital blackout, an electrical blackout, all right? Where almost 100% of the planet is going to shut down, all right? There will be a major power outage. In some countries, they've already been running tests or have already tested this blackout. And now what's going to happen is that they're also going to shut down the banks. Everything we used to know is going to be turned off. After that comes the disclosure, and then they're going to tell us some things like why we only went to the moon once, what's beyond Antarctica, what we've got hidden in Area 51, and they're finally going to reveal things. Sometimes for people who don't believe in this kind of stuff, well, now they're going to be presented with some very real facts, alright? In fact, just so everyone is aware, I think this announcement will be made on television because most people have access to TV. So they wanted to do it over the internet, but I think right now they're working to make it happen, both online and on television, this change that's coming, alright? So that's it. Everything is for the good of humanity. We are about to take an evolutionary leap, and in fact this is very good for us. We are finally breaking free from the control that was over us. So that's it. Just make sure to coordinate with your family members so that when the power outage happens, you can stay together. I would suggest you get some food and supplies, but not excessively, just enough for yourselves for a couple of days. No, the blackout won't last any longer than that. In other words, there's no need to panic or anything like that. And if there is uncertainty about what's happening because there won't be any communications or things like that, then gather with your family. There should be someone in your family who can guide you and who is informed about this. So have them guide you as best as they can, alright? This is going to be a transition during 2025 and 2026. Little by little, the new systems will be put in place and the old systems will be phased out, okay? So please be patient because people often leave comments here like, is it happening tomorrow? Is it tomorrow? Is it next month? No. It's over these 2 years, 2025 and 2026. By 2027, we'll already be starting with a different kind of system, alright? So that's it. I'll leave you with this little video. Take care, stay safe, have a great night, and I hope everything goes really well for all of us in the future. See you later. Bye.